Alright, greetings all. Welcome to Cardinal Quest II. Cardinal Quest II is basically, I guess, the successor of Cardinal Quest I, and it's basically much improved over the original game. It's actually made, I believe, by a new developer. So, I guess there's like a couple things to sort of say about it. Basically, the original guy was, was called Ito Yehe, and this guy here is called Ruri O'Sullivan, or whatever his name is. No idea how to pronounce those names. And then, of course, there's a new guy basically behind the scenes, basically, for this game. But it's still very much the same game. The game's split into like several acts. So basically, you got the original act, the Minotaur. You've got basically the dragon, the beast. You have to beat the previous acts, of course, to get to them, but whatever. We'll attempt Act 1. Now, note that these guys are all basically locked. To unlock them, you have to basically enter the shop and basically buy them off. These guys, there's a few new guys in this one. There's like the original thief and the wizard, but there's also a ranger, a pugilist, and a paladin in this one. You can also change your gender. So if I want to, I can be a female, or I can be a male. Ferocious warrior, unparalleled strength, vigor, a survivor of many battles, deadly with any weapon. You can also buy stuff to start with, but we don't have any real luck. So, leading charge, boost the morale by clearing levels, and let's basically move on. Maybe we'll make this guy, white, and then we'll just create the character. You can play it safe and normal. You can go in hard. You can go in suicide. We'll try normal, and we'll just get this started. See all the differences between this one and the original Cardinal Quest. It's also worth noting that, unlike the original one, basically you're going to be coming in here, and it's like you're in the village. So I guess this is sort of like a reboot of the original game. But unlike before, where you're like the survivor of your village, you're coming, I guess, to the village, and it's basically been slaughtered by the Minotaur's minions, I guess, is the idea. First blood achievement. Yes, there's achievements. Much like before. M is for map. I believe you do have an inventory, but it's not popping up, or I don't have the keys for it. Or maybe it's here in C. Note that basically, the screens are a little bit different. You've got actual skills now. They basically level up with. You got your stuff in there, I guess. Cap endurance. All right. So basically, note that when you find armor, you have the ability to equip it or trash it. Currently equipped right now is this battered cap. I don't think it has, basically, I think there's like the change in it right here. So we'll equip that, give me more HP. You get more gold, you get 1 gold from the stuff I sell. Gold's actually kind of important too, by the way. We'll fight. Terrain also has some importance too. Like, you can move into the bush and they'll basically reduce your defense by giving more stealth. You can use that to your advantage where possible. There's some gold. Alright, a scavenger. This guy is friendly, I think, so you can buy stuff from him. And he uses Shadow Walk to go invisible when enemies are around. Let's use this. And note that this basically now has like a sort of timer to let you know how much time is sort of left. Also note that I get speed instead. And okay, there's another guy here to deal with. Boots of Escape. We'll take those because obviously they're better than what I'm currently wearing. So the scavenger is basically a shop, and from here you can buy stuff if you need to. You need gold obviously to buy stuff, but it can be worth doing. Now, superb staff, that's obviously for spellcasters. Superb breastplate, that's better than light armor. Scroll stunning. Summons a powerful magical creature to fight by your side. It's like a temporary item, I think. I think for now we might buy this, but we're gonna leave the shop for now. Basically, that's your shop, and you actually have somewhere to spend your gold at, basically. Spending gold is actually important in this one. Note, by the way, if you're stealthy, you can basically sneak up on guys and kick their ass. You probably won't see me do stealth a whole lot with this character because I'm not really a stealthy guy, but it's something I can look into. A scrapping material ideal for reinforcing armor. So note that there's basically, you know, just waystone and there's reinforced packs. Just basically you have the ability to upgrade your armor and weapons and such. Over here is an egg. That's basically how you get your life back. So, you know, that's your free life. Full healing potion. Obviously, that's what they do. And apparently I stealthed and I got that guy before. Oh. Yeah, you have a little bit of reprieve before these guys come to say hi. The skeletons all over the place. It's a much nicer game, for sure, compared to Cardinal Quest, so this is something I might do a Let's Play of. Oh, there's an archer. And archers do archery stuff, as you can see. We level up. Now, note something that when you level up, I think you actually get your health back. It might be a perk or something like that, but basically I think when you level up you get your life back, or it might not actually happen that way. It could just be that you only level up, I think, another way. I can't remember exactly how. Not like the first original Cardinal Quest. Found a spell here. Here's Glide. Just basically skim lightly over the ground and hop over certain obstacles. Be careful where you land. That looks like a, you know, a holy ability, as you can see. Holy uses faith. I can put that there because obviously I have the ability to make use of it. We'll kill that guy. There's the exit. So basically you have to find the exit to get out of these places. And much like before, you know, I'm going to basically scout around and make sure I get all the experience I can and stuff. That was lucky. So as you can see, if you're in stealth, it's a whole lot easier taking these guys out. Alright, so here's like, you know, one of these like situations where you picked up an armor, letter of ramp raises. These actually have less attack, but they give me more faith. We can trash them for a little bit of gold. I should probably level up. So note when you level up, you want to spend your stuff. You can basically get toughness here, where you can experience some battle, harden you against all kinds of attacks. Eventually you can get regeneration, so recover 100% more health from health orbs, middle level free, buy previous tank, blah blah. Got impact over here, increase your minimum damage with any weapon, guaranteeing stronger hits. So, you know, you actually hit stuff. Precision, increase your attack stats, so I guess you basically hit stuff more often. Charge, basically lets you charge great distances, so you know, get a guaranteed hit. Intimidate, new skill, terrifying nearby enemies, weakening them, offense, or making them flee. There's Frenzy, other stuff down here. For now, I think we're going to get Toughness, so that I basically will survive a little bit longer. And note that basically once you select it, you can't take it out, I guess, so that's worth noting. Oh, there's an archer down there. So, you know, very interesting sort of change on the mechanics. You're basically going through a field here instead of through a dungeon. Time to move on. So basically cleared the enemy of all the enemies. There's nothing left. Of course, there is something left. There's a scavenger, so we'll go look for him. And as you can see here, I can still buy this superb breastplate, and can't buy superb staff. I can also buy the scroll summoning. We're probably going to buy this armor, I think, just because it's better than what I've currently got. And I can also buy this, why not? Now note basically can only hold so much of this stuff, so I have no idea what that is. Damn, I guess I replaced that instead of used the, no, I can still use it. Okay, good. I actually want to use this, so we want to use the thing so I get more defense. Essentially what that did is, if I go to my character screen, this now has basically +1 to it, so that's what the, the thing did. It increased my armor so I have more defense. And that'll hopefully make me a little bit stronger to, for attacks against me. So I don't get, rambuncled. Now, what's this? So this is blind powder, basically a sting powder thrown in the eyes of blind opponents, so a very easy idea of what that does. It looks like I missed a chest. Not half as good as my my boots of escape, so I'm not going to worry about it. Leather shoes. These are, however, better in that they give me stealth, but we're going to trash them because stealth is not what I'm going for on this character. As you can see, I can use the mouse to move around too if I want to. It's not really the game of the use of a mouse, but you can use a mouse if you want to. It's just really painful. So, basically, you get healed as soon as you get out. I got some morale for whatever it does. And then here we go, we move on. Levels are, a little bit longer to do, obviously, because you're trying to explore everything, too. Unless you're doing like a real rogue type of run where you're just trying to get to the nearest diving, basically. There's an instance where I was able to go through these bushes to get through there. Kill that guy. Stealth can be useful, and the thief class makes great use of stealth, obviously. Because you can just basically sneak up on guys and kick their ass when they're not looking. Oh, there's a kobold there. We'll kill him. Another kobold up there, apparently. Probably don't want to be in the bush here. Wrist, leather, brand braces. Those gives me less attack, but they give me more speed and faith. Speed, how fast you can run and act compared to enemies. That's not actually a bad thing. But we're going to say the attack's probably better, so trash this. Getting all the enemies to pop up here. There's a trickster. And they, of course, do the same thing as before. Level up, so as you see, we don't get any, health back for leveling up, but still important to do. I get more HP if I get toughness up, but I think I want precision, so I actually land my hits on guys, so we'll get one of those. Oh, there's a spider. We're going to wait here. And there's poison, basically. Venom, as you can see, is basically reducing, I guess, my speed a little bit at the moment. Alright, Skull Summoning. Let's actually use one of these, so... Alright, so there's an Elemental summoned. So now I got a friendly Elemental. And they, of course, are just, killing machines. Alright, so I can only carry so many of these health potions, apparently. We're going to replace what with this? Let's actually place this for now. And God, I think there's 2 Waystones right there, so... I'm going to look around to hopefully find a better weapon. I'll come back for these once I basically maybe look around and see if there's a better weapon in the area. It's not like Doom RL where those, you know, enemies will pick them up and make use of them themselves, so I can leave them alone to come back for them. Oh, I'm stepping into all these guys and am I enjoying this game? Yeah, I'm enjoying this game. Maybe I'll rate this in a bit. We'll do that at the end of this Let's Play. Oh, there's an archer. Ow. What did he drop? Invisibility potion. Might use that. Wonder what my elemental's doing. If it's still around and alive, probably is, but wonder where it went. Enfeeble! Weakens monsters and renders them less dangerous. I still have room for it, so why not? Just looking around the bushes. There's the exit. I didn't kill that guy, but, you know, I injured him. He dropped a waystone, so lots of waystones. But no good weapons to replace my short sword with. And this guy's what? A battle mage. Okay, we're gonna go berserk and chase after him. Can I hit this guy with blinding power to blind him? I think that worked out well. Alright, so that's the last guy, the battle mage. I actually expected a little bit more, you know, items to drop. So I guess I'll be looking to use those waystones on my current weapon, which is just the ordinary short sword I believe I started out with. So that's going to get a little bit of a damage bump as a result of me using the waystones on it. I guess we'll leave alone the invisibility potion that is up there, but I can't use. So blah blah. 1 to 4 damage, 1 to 5 damage. Yeah, my short sword is going to have a nice little damage gap on it from maximum damage. Going to be hilarious, hilariously RNG weapon. So look at that. It keeps getting stronger. Made a weapon plus free. Plus free short sword. So I won't call that ideal what I did by putting it all on the same weapon, but I'm not going to keep it, all that, when I've got, you know, other stuff to worry about. And the doggy goes round and round. Alright, on we go. There's an archer out there. I don't want to be caught in range of him. And what have we got here? Fire mage? Probably don't want to be near him because he could probably, you know, cast fire on bushes and burn the bushes. Oh, he saw me. Now if I'm lucky, these guys won't see me and I can wait for them a little bit. They may pop up into bushes. Okay, what's this guy got? He's got the potion of invincibility that lets you know, basically avoid getting hit by perfect blows. There's a mace. Obviously, as you can see, there's the rub from, you know, upgrading my short sword. There was a better weapon eventually fine, but here it is now. I'm not sure we'll actually buy it though, because my short sword is actually now somewhat comparable. And then there's this blessed weapon, holy to save. Blesses the currently wielded weapon, granting a temporary boost to its effectiveness. That's not a bad idea, possibly. Okay, leave shop. Just gonna see if I can move past him there, but I guess I can't. Okay, all these guys. Damn it, they're all over the place too. Kill him. Do all that. We got Bone Cracker. This slump hammer's got real heft to it, just fitting for smashing skulls. We're just gonna trash it. Not gonna worry about it. Now we're just gonna try and get off this fire mix up there. Skim lightly over ground and hop over certain obstacles. Be careful where you land. That gives you more speed, I guess. So that'll be useful to sort of catch up to this guy. Level up! I level up. Alright, well, I still need to get my kits now, so regeneration, we'll get this up, and then I can heal up a little bit more when I basically get health orbs, whatever those are. Live wore off. There's a Black Widow, so we'll try and avoid it for now. And it saw me. Maybe I can get it to sort of chase me in here. We'll skip a couple turns, we'll use Berserk. Oh, it actually lost sight of me there. So if you go into the bushes, you can, you know, not get completely sighted by these guys. Hey, something up there to collect. Half as good as my short sword. I think I'm confused. Or maybe I just can't get to that location right there. It's not letting me go to it, so I guess that's not an item right there. It's just something else. Maybe it's a wheelbarrow. Perhaps what it is. Fear! We already know what this does. A goblin. And he's in the bushes, so he had to reduce defense there, that guy. Nothing up there. Looks like there's something down there. A werewolf. I don't know if those guys are dangerous, so I'm just gonna wait for them. Kill this guy first. Okay, there's the werewolf, and he's going to be probably dangerous, so let's enfeeble him. So he has reduced attack. His speed just went up, so he did something there. Do Berserk. And there's a full healing potion he dropped for me. Let's actually use this. I've already got 2, and I've already got, you know, other stuff I want to possibly keep as well, so... Thing about consumables, they're nice. There's quite a few of them in this game, and you can't collect them all. They don't stack like in the original one, which is probably a good thing. I like the idea of tactical potions. Kill you. There's another goblin there. You got the Hunter's Barb, a jagged utility knife with many uses, pierces on the way in, rips on the way out. It has less damage but more speed and stealth. We're going to trash it because that's more of a weapon for a rogue. Same with this thing. Or this is more for a holy guy, which I'm not. Kill that guy. Alright, now, one of the things to know is that you sometimes have to look for these bushes for the exit, so... We're gonna have to look through a few bushes and then... We'll go over here. Looks like the exit's just up over there. So that'll sometimes happen, you have to go through bushes. Area clear, 50 morale, I'm healed. So, things going really well this game. I actually wonder if I should have gone into a higher difficulty, but, you know, whatever. The town. You charge through the town gate. You're not ready for you. Won't let them get ready. Through the forest. Level up. So I can get more regeneration from health orbs. Might be useful, but I think we actually want to maybe go over here at this point. Gain more of this would be nice, but I think I also like enrage a little bit over there. Let's get charge. Alright, I like this idea of charging toward guys, so we'll put that there. Bushes, these are bushes. And this is usually a stupid idea, but let's just do it anyways. Oh, looks like there's a minimum range to charge. You can't charge, you know, a long distance. How can I get rid of this? Do we just... click on again? Alright, that is Goblin Mage. She could be a little bit dangerous. But there's a charge. So that's, you know, charging up to him. Nice! I don't have anything better than that, so let's put it on. And we'll leave this here until possibly I need it. Now, once you get to the town, usually you start to find more dangerous enemies, so... it's possible I might find something a little bit more dangerous here. I'm not gonna, you know, do an exploder just yet, because I'll try and find it first. Okay, never mind, I just found it. So here's an ogre. These guys are sometimes a little bit dangerous. We're just going to enfeeble them. Berserk. And we just basically ran through them. Those guys can be dangerous. Gauntlets of Sturdiness. Those gives me less attack but more faith. You know, it's not terrible, but whatever. There's some gold. I'm lagging a little bit, which is not, you know, the most ideal thing to have happen to you. There's a goblin. Okay, those are just doodle that's in the background, like that weapon rack and on the bed. They don't really do anything. Yeah, it's kind of annoying to lag. Or just the inability to move around when I want to. Oh, I skipped a turn there. So yeah, you can skip a turn with, like, you know, the mouse button like that. I'm just gonna use the mouse here a little bit. Holy Staff, so that's also reduced damage, but it gives you, you know, faith. Oh, another goblin. Go up, please. I may have to pause this, you know, recording just to see if I can get this to improve a little bit. More of it's my up key or something that's gone wrong, or it just seems to be going laggy here, so. Let's actually see if I can save this, perhaps. And that's not ideally what I want to do. That was not what I want to do, sadly, so I just opened up a new window when I hit menu there. Alright, it says, you know, escape, so let's try doing that then. Alright, save in menu. And then, you know, hopefully I'll resume this and it won't be as laggy as it is right now. So, there's that right now. I'm going to basically just cut the recording here, and then we'll maybe do a part 2 for this sort of examination. Hopefully when this thing stops lagging.